Tiny Toon Adventures for the Nintendo Entertainment System was released in 1991 by Konami. Fans could now play as some of their favorite characters from the series, and the ones you couldn't play as you'd meet up with along the way. The main character you play as is Buster Bunny, but before you start the game you get to choose a secondary character to play as well. You get to choose from Plucky Duck, Dizzy Devil, or Furball, each with their own special abilities. Plucky allows you to fly, Dizzy Devil has a tornado attack, and Furball can climb walls. Each character's ability comes in handy throughout the game, but it's definitely a game of trial and error to figure out when and where to use those abilities. My personal favorite was always Dizzy Devil. Familiar game mechanics are present throughout the game, and the on-screen display clearly took inspiration from Super Mario Bros. 3. The character sprites are fantastic and represent their cartoon counterparts very well. Like many games of its time, collecting items gives you more points, and when you collect a certain amount, you can also gain extra lives. Multiple enemy types try to block your path along the way, and each level concludes with a boss battle featuring an iconic character. The overall visual and sound design of the game is spot on, but where this game struggles is with the controls. The first thing you'll notice is that when you release the D-pad expecting your character to stop, they'll take a few extra steps. This results in you walking right into an enemy or falling down a hole. And unless you found an extra heart along the way, most of the time, it's a one-hit death. Timing is key with every move you make in this game, especially when jumping, since you can still control your character from side to side while in mid-air. In many games, having that control while jumping is a blessing, but in this game, it feels like a curse. Mastering each character takes a lot of time and even more patience. Bad controls in a video game usually ruins the entire experience, but once you get the feel for the controls in Tiny Toon Adventures, the game is very enjoyable. So does Tiny Toon Adventures on the NES hold up, and would I recommend that you play it? To both, I say yes. Especially if you grew up with the cartoon in the 90s. Thanks for watching, and if you like all things retro gaming, check out this video next. And as always, keep retro gaming alive, because one day, your games will be retro too.